Hey everyone, my name is Heba and welcome back. I have some new products that I got from Florasis and I did purchase these myself. This is not a sponsored video. I guess I'm a small channel for that, which is fine. But this is not a new brand for me. I did purchase some other products and I did do videos on them, and I'll link those videos down below if you want to check them out. I noticed that they had a new eyeshadow palette, a new highlighter, and maybe a blush and some lipstick, so I went ahead and placed the order. Now, if you are new to Florasis, it is a Chinese brand and they do exquisite artwork on their makeup products. Let me look on their website to give you a little bit more information about Florasis. They did start the company in 2017. Since conception, we set out to explore the wisdom of traditional beauty rituals while honoring the philosophy of Chinese aesthetics. By combining cutting-edge technology with in-depth research of nourishing floral essences, our products unify makeup and skincare. A marriage of science and art, our products are a gift and legacy to inner health, outer beauty, and ancient craftsmanship. And let me tell you again, the artwork is just exquisite. Now, the name Florasis is an homage to the power of the natural world and femininity. We envision a goddess standing amongst blossoming flowers. Thus, Flora and sister became Florasis. Let me show you the eyeshadow palettes that I do have from Florasis, and again, I did do videos on these and I'll link them down below. But I do have two of the Floral Engraving Phoenix Makeup Palette. This one is 01 Gold Brown and this one's 02 Retro Brown, and they are beautiful. And I do like the shades in the middle. I think that's perfect for a blush. Now, there is a new one, 03, and let me look at it. I didn't pick that one up. That one's Soaring Sunlight. That one is a little bright for my liking. I do like that center shade. That I think that's going to be beautiful as a blush or a highlighter. But the blues and green in there, they look pretty. But I know I'm not going to use those shades, so I didn't pick it up. Another eyeshadow palette is this beautiful filigree one. I don't believe they have this one anymore. And just look at the engraving in that. And then the other one that I have is the Floral Engraving Beauty Goddess Makeup Palette, and this one is Encounter. The palette that I did pick up is kind of like the second version of this one. This one's called the Encounter, and the other one that I have is First Sight, so it kind of tells a story. This one does come in a fan shape, and it opens up like this. And these are the shades and the makeup relief in this one, the Encounter. Now, let me give you a little story about this one because it'll kind of set the precedent for the next eyeshadow palette that I'll show you, the new one that I picked up. So it says here that the Encounter palette depicts Xiaoji's first moment with the goddess, and the First Sight palette that I'll show you next, that depicts Xiaoji's first vision of the goddess, and I'm hoping I'm saying the names right. So again, this is volume 1, the Encounter palette, and let me show you volume 2, the First Sight palette. It is different. It's the same shape though. Let me first show you the cover of the First Sight palette. It is smooth, so there's no relief on this one. Now, this one does open a little bit differently. Let me just do it this way so I don't drop anything, because I already did. It is magnetized and the whole lid comes off. And here is the beautiful artwork of the First Sight palette. So I do like how it opens up this time. It's just a magnetic, closure. This one's also magnetic, but it opens up from the middle, like so. Let me put them side by side so you can see. But again, this is the Encounter palette and this is the First Sight palette. Let me look at these shades again. Wow. I wish that this camera would pick up the relief artwork in this eyeshadow palette. That's just beautiful. I have to admit, that's just beautiful. And these are my kind of shades, the browns, the golds, and I can't wait to swatch it. But let me go ahead and show you the other things that I picked up. So this will be kind of like an unboxing. Now, they do come very nicely packed. And let me show you the box that the First Sight palette did come in. It did come in with this box, and it was also secured in this little plastic, kind of like a hugging plastic insert. I know with it being white, it's going to be kind of bright. And it was also wrapped up in bubble wrap until I got my hands on it. Then one of the shades did kind of break off, which I want to say it's this one right here. You can see that I did kind of break that up when I was trying to open it up. But that's okay. That's okay. Makeup's supposed to be used. Makeup's supposed to be used. So let me go ahead and open this one because I totally forgot what I ordered. So in this big box, it seems to be a lipstick. And let me tell you, the artwork that they put on the lipsticks, wow. This one does come nicely packed as well. Was it very snug as a bug in a rug? So this one's the Floral Dewy Linked Lipstick in the shade M140. I mean, look at that lipstick. And I believe you push it this side. No, this side? Yes. And then here's 140. We got another one that's bubble wrap. I'm gonna quickly open these so we can start playing with the eyeshadow palette. And then we'll get more into depth into the other products here. I did pick up a blush in shade 10. Let's take a look at you. Look at the artwork in here. Very pretty. This one's a highlighter. It didn't come in a bubble wrap. Oh wow, that's beautiful. This is the highlighter 02. And I believe I have another lipstick, but it didn't come in that, you know, that pillow. But I believe this is just housed in a regular lipstick, not like the other one that I just showed you. This one is a liquid lipstick. Oh, and look at that. Look at the packaging in that. And this was in the shade 502. And then pretty much everything else were free gifts. Not bad. Let's take a look at them. I guess I got a little shopping bag. That's cute. Little makeup pouch. I guess a brochure about Florasis. And there are 3 packets here and everything's in Chinese, so I don't know what these are. It feels like maybe makeup wipes. I think that's what it is. It looks like a hydrating lip scrub and a compact mirror. Oh, wow. Look at the artwork on that. Nothing on the back, but yeah, a compact mirror. I believe one side's a magnifying and one side's just regular. Wow, that's beautiful. And then the other 3, I believe, are brushes. Let me go ahead and open these up and show you. Now, I did get some brushes last year. Oh, this one's pretty. Look at that one. Look at the handle. This one looks to be a flat shader brush. Okay. And it's quite hefty too. But as I was saying, I did get some brushes last time as a free gift, and they weren't my favorite, but didn't look like this. And then we have something like a powder brush. Very pretty handle. All right, this one's not a brush. What is this? Oh, that is a brush. Actually, it's a lip brush. All right, and here's what the lip scrub looks like. Isn't that cute? Look at that. All right, this comes off, so I guess this is a little spatula to get the product off. And here's what the lip scrub looks like. Look at that. That is so cute. But first, let's take a look at this eyeshadow palette and swatch it. It's going to be hard to put my fingers in here, but again, this one is the first look palette. Okay, so let's go into this first one here. Very creamy. Oh, that's pigmented. Let me get you in closer too. This one's Hidden Depths, and it's a dark brown shimmer. Oh, that's beautiful. That went on wonderful. Very smoothing. Now this next shade, very curious to see. It looks like a dual chrome. The name of this one is Verdant Waves, and this is an iridescent teal brown shimmer. Hope you can see the shift in there. Next we have Lotus Flower, a matte warm peach with hint of gold glitter. Let me look. Do I see gold glitter? Yeah, I do see a hint of gold glitter in there. Next we have Amorous Glance, which is a champagne rose glitter. Wow, look at that. Okay, this one's a little bit more chunkier than the others. I do like that champagne, kind of a peachy shade on me. This is Gentle Mist, which is a matte orange peach. Next is Brilliant Chrysanthemum, and it's a gold glitter. Look at the shine on that. Wow. This one's also a little chunky as well. Also kind of looks creamy as well. Next we have Shrouded Moon, which is a matte espresso. It's more like a cool tone brown. Also looks like it has some blue teal in there, and I don't think I used the same finger with that teal shade. Let me clean my finger and do it again. Okay, I'm just gonna swatch it right next to it so you can see. Yeah. It does have a little bit of a tealness to it. Now let's go to this one, the Big Pan. This one's Hidden Orchid, which is a matte soft tan. Another cool tone brown shade here. And then the last one, Returning Snow. And this one's a white gold glitter. All right, and here are the shades in the First Sight palette. All right, let me go ahead and prime my eyes and let's start playing with this palette. I use the Suku eyeshadow primer because it does dry down clear. Let's use this one. This is number 5. And let me look again, the name of the shade. Gentle Mist, which is a matte orange peach. And let me place you in the outer corner just to kind of see the pigmentation. All right, and apply you into the crease as well. It's very smoothing on the lid. You know, actually, I probably should do 2 looks with this palette, but I already put that shade number 5 on this side. Let me take it off and start over with this side. Okay, so let me go ahead and continue with this side. And then let me go with the third one, number 3, Lotus Flower. So let's see if this will kind of deepen up the outer corner and the crease. So See, I do see a little bit of a shimmer there, so it's really not a matte shade that they say it is, right? Yeah, a matte warm peach with a hint of gold glitter. So it's kind of a shimmery matte. Now let's go into this one, which is the matte espresso. Place you in the outer corner to deepen it up. Then for this look, I want to use this bronze shade, which is Hidden Depths, which is a dark brown shimmer, which I don't see it as a dark shimmer. It looks more bronzy to me. It's very pretty. Oh, you know what? I should have used the flat shader brush. Let me use that. I don't know if it's going to be too late, but we'll use it for the other side at least. For the inner corner, let me go into this gold shade, which is Brilliant Chrysanthemum, a gold glitter. And let's put this in the inner corner. Now this one does have fallout. And let me just go back into that bronzy shade and just kind of fuse those two shades together. And then go back to this espresso shade, deepen up the outer corner. All right, and that's what I'm gonna do with this look, with this side. So for this side, let's go into this cool shade, which is Hidden Orchid, and it's a matte soft tan. Let's hope that this one looks good on my skin tone. It's a little ashy on my lid, I think, but we'll add some more color. Now I want to try something here. Let me get this matte espresso, and I want to swatch it on the back of my hand, and then I want to get this teal shade and just kind of place it on top to see what kind of look we can get. Ooh, I kind of like that. It does kind of mood it a little bit better than by itself. So I want to get this espresso shade and just place that all over my lid. Actually, you know, these two shades don't look bad together. They look pretty good. Now let me get the flat shader brush in that same shade. Just kind of bring it up into my crease where my fingers just can't get in there. You know, this is not a bad brush. Now let me use my finger into this teal shade. Unfortunately, the shades that I use my finger, the relief did kind of go down, kind of smoothed it out. Where the relief where I use my brushes, it's still there. But let's place you all over my lid. Well, maybe not into the inner corner. Let me get the flat shader brush again and bring that shade up into my crease. Now with the same flat shader brush, let's go into this shade, which is that Snow, the white gold glitter. Returning Snow is the name of the shade. And place you in the inner corner very slightly, because this one's pigmented, wow. It's very creamy, and there is some fallout, but we do get that with the likes of Natasha Denona and Pat McGrath. All right, let me go ahead and clean this up. Again, there is some fallout with the metallic shades. Let me put the rest of my makeup on, do my hair, and we'll come back with the blush, highlighter, and the two lipsticks. We'll use those. Let me let you know what I place underneath my eyes. For this side, the bronzy side, I placed number 3 Lotus Flower underneath the eye. And then on the teal side, I placed 8 Hidden Orchid, which is that matte soft tan, that cool shade. And underneath both eyes in the outer corner, I used Shrouded Moon, that matte espresso. And then for the waterline, I used both pencils from Byredo. Bora Bora, which is a brown shade in the waterline on this side. And Neela Neela, which is kind of a navy shade in the waterline on this side. Just to kind of, you know, give it a different look. And I have to say, both sides look very pretty. And you know what? I forgot to mention the price of this. This one does cost $59. You know, it's not a bad price considering the artwork, the relief sculpture here that you get with the shades. But we'll talk about that later. Now let's apply blush. And I didn't use any bronzer, just on my forehead, give me some color. But again, I did pick up this blush, and it's the Floral Do Care Cream to Powder Blush. And this is in the shade 10, which is Tipsy Rose. So let me go ahead and try to swatch both shades separately if I can do that. So here's that light shade and here's that pink shade. And let me swoosh them together and see what we got. Okay, kind of a mauve-y shade. I do feel kind of a cream powder, but it's not like a creamy emollient type of a blush. It's more powdery, but a very soft powder. I hope that makes sense. Let me just go ahead and use both shades. Concentrate more on the deeper shade, that rose. Okay, it's very soft, melts very nicely into the skin. Oh, I like that shade. So it's not very pigmented to where, you know, you need to blend it out. You can build it up to your liking, which I do like. And it melts into the skin, doesn't look very powdery. Oh, I do like that color though. Let me just build it up some more so you can see the color. All right, this side, you can always see the color because I go a little heavy-handed on this side. I don't know why it does that. Maybe because I'm left-handed, but that's how it goes. There you go. Now this blush does cost $23, and it does have that pretty rose relief. Of course, it's kind of smoothed out now, but makeup's meant to be used. Now let's go into this highlighter, and this one is just beautiful. This one's the Twin Lotus Relief Luminous Glow Highlighter, and just look at the relief pattern in here. This one's in the shade 02 Amber Glow. Yeah, I don't want to mess this one up because that's pretty. Wow. All right, like I said, makeup's supposed to be used. So here's the highlighter. That's pretty and very smooth. You can probably use this one as an eyeshadow as well. Now this one does cost $39. I'm gonna go very lightly with it, just to see. Yeah, you do need to go very light-handed with this one. Now this one does seem to be a little glittery, but it does highlight my cheeks there. Let me see if I just blend it out, if it would just, you know, melt into the skin. Yeah, I have to say that I do see some glittery particles in there. Oh yeah, gotta be careful with that. That's pigmented. And I have to say, when you swatch it, you can see some glittery particles in there. I hope you can see that. So that's something to consider. Now let's go into this lipstick, and this is the Blooming Rouge Love Lock lipstick. It does come with its own little case, kind of like a mini clutch. And it also comes with a tassel that you can place at the end right here. So let me go ahead and do that. So here's what it looks like when you place that little tassel. And I believe the side with the lock is what you push to get the lipstick out. This one's in the shade 140 Phoenix. Yes, Phoenix. And let me just look in the mirror to see the engraving here. Wow, very ornate. And I hope that this camera just gives it justice. So let me just swatch this. And here's the shade of Phoenix. Kind of like a pinky red. Let me apply this on first, and then I'll try the liquid lipstick. Okay, here's 140 Phoenix. Just for kicks, let me use this lip brush. There we go. That's how you use it, or how you open it up. And let's see how this will work. Oh, not bad. This lip pencil's not bad. Now this one is, I can see a matte finish. Now this lipstick is $49. I mean, you are getting a really pretty case with it. Now let's try the liquid lipstick, which is the Blooming Rouge Ultra Smooth Satin Liquid Lipstick. Love the packaging that it comes in, and let's see what it looks like. It has a doe foot applicator. Now this one's in the shade 502 Breathtaking Bordeaux. That's a deep wine color. Now this one does cost $29, and let's see how this one will work. Very smoothing to apply. It does have a nice slip to it. You know, I probably should have used that lip pencil. Let me do that. Probably made it worse. Can we apply it? Wow, that's a rich wine shade, isn't it? I think I did apply this very sloppily, but that's a pretty shade. It has a nice slip to it, and so far I'm not feeling it like it's drying my lips, but it has like a really smoothness to it. Well, all right, here's the final look of using Florasis products. Now the eyeshadow, very pretty, and I have to admit, it's not, you know, unique shades. It's not unique shades, but the relief of it, the artwork, the embossing, that's unique. And the story behind each relief with each shade is just remarkable. It is smoothing on the eyes, it is pigmented, blends out very nicely. It's not muddying up with each other. I don't see any creasing. I think it's pretty. And of course, when you use your finger, it does smooth out the relief, whereas when you just use the brush, especially the matte shades, it'll be there for a while. But use your finger, it's gonna smooth it out for sure. The blush is not bad. It's not one of my favorites, but it's not bad. It's a pretty shade, but I'll play around with it some more and see how it'll work, but it's not bad. It's not looking powdery. It's not looking cakey or anything. It is melting into the skin. You just need to build it up. I guess with my skin tone, it's kind of light, but that's not bad. Sometimes you want just a flush of color. Now the highlighter, I have to admit, it's beautiful. It's beautiful in the pan, but it's a little glittery. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Glittery on the cheeks. Yeah, you can see some particles there, but it is giving you that nice highlight that you can see from space, but it is a little glittery, just a little. Lipsticks, love the lipsticks. I've had this one before. I have it in 2 other shades, and I just love how you can just hold it as a clutch. Very elegant. And like the shade Phoenix and the relief on the lipstick, beautiful. I mean, How do they do that? The liquid lipstick, I really do like the shade, and it's not drying. I don't feel it, you know, cracking on my lips. Had it on for probably less than 5 minutes, and I do like this color. I don't know how long this will last, but I'll let y'all know in the description box down below. And the brushes, very nice. I like this one, the flat shader, and I do like the handle of it. Very pretty. And the lip brush, not bad too. I do like the compactness of it. Well, all right, you guys, I hope you enjoyed this video of me trying on new products from Florasis. Well, thank you so much for watching this video. And if you liked it and enjoyed it, please give me a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button so you can see more videos like this. And you all have a wonderful, wonderful day. And I'll see you next time. Bye.